Good morning, dear students. Athar, Suti, Saurav, Riddhi. Today we are going to study the formal letter. There are two types of formal letters which are there in your syllabus. The first type is letter of inquiry, and the second type is placing orders. Okay, how to place orders. So we shall study these two types of formal letters today. Okay, so you see here official letters are of two types, business or official here. So we are not concerned about business letters today. We are concerned about the official letters actually. Okay, so you see official letters, like for example here you can see letter to the school or college authorities regarding admissions, school issues, requirements, suitability of courses, etc. Okay, so this type of letter we are not going to study today. We are going to study a different type of official letter, that is called making enquiries. Okay, making enquiries and placing or accepting orders and sending replies. So these two types of letters we are going to study today. So what does making enquiries in official letter mean? Making enquiries, this type of letters ask for information or supply of information. They include inviting quotations, rates, terms and conditions of supply of goods, etc. So inquiry here refers to, here you are asking for the information, right? So making inquiry means here you are making an you are asking for the information. For example, you want to buy a computer from an offline vendor. So before you go ahead with the purchase of the computer, you would like to have the names of the models and their specs or specifications and their price. Okay, so before we purchase, we simply straightway do not purchase. We ask for the quotation of the different products, different models of that particular product, right, along with specifications and price, right? So this is what is called making enquiry. Okay, so we shall write a letter to the vendor asking for the supply of the quotation of the particular product. So that is what is called enquiries. So we shall study about this type of official letter today, that is making enquiries. So I hope you have understood what is making enquiries all about, right? So dear students, making inquiries, as I told you, is a type of a letter, official letter, which is written to the vendor, okay, or the shopkeeper in order to ask for the quotation of a particular product. So what does quotation contain? A quotation contains the specifications or the specs of a particular product and the corresponding price tags. For example, you are asking for 4 to 5 different models of the same product. Then the shopkeeper or the vendor will provide you specifications of these 4 to 5 models along with the prices of their of these different models, right? So your inquiry for the quotation of different models of the product that you are going to purchase is what is called making an enquiry, right? So this is making an enquiry type of letter all about. Okay, now another type of letter that we shall study today is placing or accepting orders and sending reply. What is this type of letter all about? In this type of letters, orders for goods are placed or acknowledged. These are business letters in which precise information is given so that business transactions are conducted smoothly. For example, in the making inquiries category, you are asking for the quotation and you like, suppose you are interested, you are showing your interest for any of the models that the vendor has sent the quotation for. So you show your interest for any of the models because somehow you like the specs and the price point also, right? So in that case you shall in go ahead with placing the order of that particular model. So placing or accepting orders take place in the second stage whenever you approve a particular model, right, and you show your interest for that particular model, okay, of a particular product. In that case, in the next stage you go ahead with placing the order of that particular model, right? So making inquiry is the preliminary type of inquiry where you show your interest for a particular product and ask for the quotation, whereas placing order is the secondary or the advanced stage of communication where you are placing an order for the product of the quotation of which has been already sent to you, right? That is why placing an order in this type of letters, orders for goods are placed or acknowledged. These are business letters in which precise information is given so that business transactions are conducted smoothly. Okay. Now you see, in all these types of letter, like making inquiries or placing or accepting orders and sending replies type of letters, you have to write first sender's address. Okay, like if you are communicating with the shopkeeper or the vendor, you have to write your address to begin your letter. Okay, first you will write your address, then you will give one line gap, you will write date, then again one line gap, receiver's address, then you shall go ahead with the salutation part of the letter. So remember, first sender's address, your address will come, then one line gap, date will come, date on which you are writing the letter, and then one line gap again, receiver's address. Receiver address here refers to the person to whom you are writing, his address should come. Okay, so that is receiver address, and then again leave one line and then write salutation. Salutation means dear sir, dear madam, then subject, right? Then comes subject, and then your body of the letter will come, and then complimentary clause will come, right? And here you see, like complimentary, what are the examples of complimentary clause? Like here you'll find the example of complimentary clause like yours obediently, yours sincerely, yours truly, or simply regards also you can write. Okay, simply regards also you can write. Now you see, one sample example is given here. For example, first type of letter for making an inquiry sort of things. So first sender's address is there, you can see here, then one line gap where date will be written here, and then if you're writing to the director of a particular educational institution, so you'll write the director, and the name of the institution will come here, and the address of the institution will come here. And for example, you are writing an inquiry letter asking about a specific information about a particular course, for example. So you shall write seeking information about such and such course. Okay, it can be a computer course, it can be a personal development course, it can be a spoken English course. Okay, it can be anything. So depending on the course for which you are making an inquiry, that information will come in the subject line. Okay, and subject line should always be in a single line only. Okay, and it should be clear enough so that whoever is reading the subject is able to understand what is the letter all about, right? So seeking information about, for example, personal development course, okay, and then you'll write, dear sir, in response to your advertisement, because if you have come to know about a particular course from an ad somewhere you have seen, right? So that is why you have to write here, in response to your advertisement about the course in, say for example, Times of India. So you can write here the Times of India. In response to your advertisement about the course in the Times of India, I hereby seek the following information or pursuing the said course, right? So first of all, whenever you begin the letter, you have to mention about the reference, okay, the place from where you got the information about that particular course of a particular organization, right? So here I got the information from a newspapers. That is why I've written, in response to your advertisement about the course in. So you can write this information in your answer also, in your letter also, okay, because normally we come to know about a particular course from ad on television or might be ad on newspaper website, okay. So wherever you get the information of that course from, you write the source here, right? Suppose you get it from website, so you'll write the name of the website here, and then you write, I hereby seek the following information. So what kind of information you are asking for? Procedure for admission, then eligibility criteria, right? What is the procedure of the admission? What is the eligibility criteria? Whether how much marks required, or like what should be the course combination for the course, then fee structure, then placement opportunities after you complete the course, is if there is any job opening, then duration of the course, then whether hostel facilities are available. So you have so many questions to get answers from, right? So this is why it is called letter of inquiry. You are making an inquiry, okay, by writing an official correspondence to a particular institution where you would like to take the admission, right? So this type of letter is called letter of inquiry. I hope you've understood now, right? So this type of letter is called letter of inquiry, okay. Okay, so dear students, please let me know whether you understood the official letter of inquiry. If you understood the letter of inquiry, please let me know so that I can proceed to the next category of official letter. It will be there in your formative assessment, periodic assessment 3, right? So have you understood what is letter of inquiry all about? We shall also discuss one more model, and then we shall proceed to the next category, right? So as you can see, another question is there. For example, Rohit is interested in doing a short-time course in computer programming. He decided to write a letter inquiring about the duration of the course, fee and other details. Draft a letter to APC Computers, Sarojini Nagar, New Delhi. So this is an official letter, and the category is a letter of inquiry. So see, first of all, as I told you, whenever you are writing any type of formal letter, you are supposed to write your address first. So that is sender's address. So here, DDF flats, Humayunpur, Safdarjung, Claim, New Delhi 29. Right? This is the sender's address. One line gap, then you are writing the date. Then one line gap, you are writing the receiver's address. Receiver means to whom you are writing the letter. So I am writing the letter to the director. And then APC Computers, Sarojini Nagar, New Delhi 11. Right? Then you see here subject. Okay, so these steps you remember. First, the sender's address, then date, then the receiver's address, and then the subject will come. What will come in subject line? Enrollment in computer programming course. So always remember that the subject line should be very is number one liner, and number two should be short and precise. So that after reading the subject, okay, the receiver is able to understand what is this letter all about, right? So subject is enrollment in computer programming course. Okay, now sir, kindly refer to your advertisement in the Times of India about computer programming course. I am interested in pursuing a short-term course during the summer vacation. I presume this course would suit my needs, but before I decide, please let me know the following details. Right? So here also, in this letter also, you have seen that the writer is acknowledging the source from where he has got this information about the computer programming course. So you have to acknowledge the source in the beginning of the letter of inquiry. So here, kindly refer to your advertisement in the Times of India. Okay, so you can also write in this manner. Okay, regarding computer programming course. And please let me know the following details. So what are the details he is asking for? Duration of course and fees, when it actually starts, whether it is diploma or degree course, then recognition of affiliation, then timing and other relevant details, and then any postal correspondence facility. Okay, I request you to kindly forward this information at the earliest to enable me to decide about joining the course. Awaiting your quick response. Then, thanking you, regards, Rohit. Understood? So this is about asking for information, right? Okay. And the category is letters to edit. Letter of inquiry. Okay. So that is letter of inquiry, letter study, another sample model of letter of inquiry, right? So next sample is, you see, you are Ravi. You saw an advertisement regarding a course for training and preparing students for the TOEFL. That is, TOEFL means for Test of English as a Foreign Language. You wish to join this course. Write a letter to the course director of A to Z in English, Gandhinagar, Chennai, inquiring about all the details that you require. Right? So you have to write a letter to the course director of, the name of the institution is A to Z in English, 27 Gandhinagar, Chennai, 20 is the receiver's address actually, right? And you have to write a letter inquiring about all the details that you require, right? So first of all, as I told you before, sender's address will come, one line gap, then date will come, then the receiver's address, the course director, A to Z in English, Gandhinagar, Chennai will come. Then subject will come, information about TOEFL. Okay, information about TOEFL. So what is the subject line? What are you interested to know about? You are interested to know about the course program and the exam details about the TOEFL. Okay, so dear sir, kindly refer to your advertisement regarding a course for training and preparing students for the TOEFL. So here it was published in the Hindu newspaper September 15, right? So that is the source of information from where you got this particular course information has to be acknowledged. Therefore, here it is written, kindly refer to your advertisement regarding a course for training and preparing students for the TOEFL, published in the Hindu, dated September 15, 2020. Right? I am very much interested to pursue the course from your esteemed institution, right? Prior to my taking admission to the course, I would like to know the following details, which I request you to kindly furnish at the earliest so that I can take admission quickly. Okay, so you can, these are some of the stock sentences, so you can also use such stock sentences to make your writing appear good. Okay, like request you to kindly furnish at the earliest so that I can take admission quickly. Right. First is duration of the course. Second is fee charged. Third is course content. Fourth is timing for classes. And fifth is availability of course contents. Right. So these are some of the information that the writer wants to know. First is duration of the course, second is features, third is course content, number 4 is timing for classes, availability of course contents, right? I would request you to also let me know if the course is recognized by any educational organization or there is any affiliating authority for the same. Awaiting for your or awaiting your early response and thanking you regards, right? So this sort of letter is called letter of inquiry, right? Because you have asked for, and that is official letter of inquiry. But this is not a business letter of inquiry. Okay, it's an official letter of inquiry regarding different courses and different courses. Okay, it's official actually, right? And that is not the business type actually. Had it been a business letter, you would have asked for a particular product actually, asking for information and like asking for the quotation of a particular product. But this is official letter. That is why you are asking for some information about a particular course, right? So that is asking for information, and this is letter of inquiry. Now, second type of letter, as I mentioned, is placing order, placing or accepting order, sending replies, right? So here, this is completely business letter actually, right? Business letter. For example, I show you here. See, sample of placing order. So placing order here refers to exclusively business letter actually, right? A business letter, right? Suppose you have asked for a quotation and you like a particular product, you are now going to order the particular product. Therefore, you are writing a letter to the shopkeeper or the vendor for placing or in placing the order to a particular product, right? So that is exclusively business related letter. Okay, so let's see how this type of letter is written usually. So you see here, as a manager of Nahid Akhtar and Sons, Tiruchi, place an order with Messrs. Hiram Electrical Company, whose quotation you have already received, right? So sample of placing order. So as usual, first of all, you have to write the sender's address. So I'm writing a sender's address here, right? Then one line gap, date should come here. So date is given. Reference number of the quotation that the vendor sent you can write your reference number. Then straight away you start. The manager, the receiver is manager, Messrs. Hiram Electrical Company and Hyderabad. So you have got to be very careful about here receiver's address. So it is there already in the question paper itself. So how to find out which one is receiver's address? Because you are to whom you are writing a letter. Suppose place an order with Messrs. Hiram Electrical Company. So this Messrs. Hiram Electrical Company is the receiver address. Is the receiver. Understood? Messrs. Hiram Electrical Company will be the receiver actually. Okay, so that is why the manager, Messrs. Hiram Electrical Company, Hyderabad. Subject, order for electrical fans. So you are giving order for electrical fans. Dear sir, thank you very much for your quotation number dated for electric fans of Orient make. Orient make means Orient Company. We are very glad to place an order with you in response to the same for supply of the following items. So ceiling fans, how many? 56 inch and 15 numbers. Ceiling fans 48 inch and 10 numbers. Okay, the fans mentioned above should have warranty period of 3 years. In the event of any defect being detected within the warranty period, you are liable to replace or repair at your own cost. Kindly make arrangements to deliver these fans at the earliest by courier service. As soon as the products reach us, we shall credit the total cost in your bank account, awaiting your early response. Right? So this one is the letter sample of placing order. Right? And now this another letter. Let us see quickly. This is draft a suitable reply acknowledging the above order. Okay. Now this letter is reached to the Hiram Electrical Company, Hyderabad. So now they will reply to your letter. So how they are replying? You see here, manager Nahid Akhtar and Sons. This will be receiver's address now. Like So previous this sender will become receiver now, okay, because because to him the letter is being sent, right? So here it is written, we thank you dear sir, we thank you for your letter number. This reference number you can give from your own also, dated, placing an order for various fans. We assure you that the order will be executed to your entire satisfaction. The omission of mention of the customary guarantee in our earlier letter dated was merely an oversight, which is highly regretted. Means they have not written about the guarantee warranty partner, so they are apologizing for that. We hereby guarantee for a period of 5 years for all the fans ordered and delivered. If there develops any defect in these due to faulty material or in their manufacture, the fans will be replaced free of cost without any other expenses. Kindly inform us in case you do not receive the consignment by November 7. Okay, assuring you of our prompt service. Yours faithfully, and manager from Helium Electrical Company. Right. So, dear students, you have seen the two sample examples of placing an order. So, in your periodic test 2, 3, there will be two types of letter. Okay, you will have the choice. Okay, one is asking for information, that is letter of inquiry, and another will be placing an order. So you shall have the option, okay, to select which type of letter you are comfortable at. Okay, so accordingly you please write. Okay, so I have explained you, and in case you require further preparation, I shall send you the link of this particular website, so that you can go through and find out these two categories. Remember, in your Google Classroom I have already sent you the syllabus. So from Google Classroom you consult the syllabus. Okay, and these two are there in writing section, placing an order and letter of inquiries. Okay, so any one type you can study, either you study letter of inquiry or you study placing an order. Any one, there will be an option between these two types of letter of inquiry and placing an order, right? Okay, now dear students, tomorrow we are going to have a very good webinar, okay, for those who are interested to study liberal arts and humanities, right? Because some of you might not be so much interested in pursuing with maths, okay, because it is troubling you. So we have very nice career options in humanities also, and Ambuja Vidyaniketan is opening humanity stream next academic session, right? You want to be a journalist, you want to be in the film institute, or you want to be in the print media, you want to be in the legal studies, you want to be a lawyer, barrister, judge, you want to be a public speaker. So for that you need to study humanities, okay, because humanities will deal with different subjects related to legal studies, journalism, then you can say public speaking, and a host of other things, right? Or you can take the combination, even in humanities also you can take a combination of say for example science subjects with the humanities subjects. So there will be, for that there will be a webinar where experts will be talking about the benefits of different subject combinations in humanities, right? And liberal arts. Liberal art means you can take physics with philosophy, okay, the combination in class 11. You can take say for example computers with political science also. So this particular concept of liberal art is catching up in India. Therefore, please do take part, okay, in the webinar, and you send me the screenshot of the registration page on the Classroom app. See, I have given in the group on link for Classroom app. So there you please upload the screenshot of the registration page of the webinar for tomorrow, right? And tomorrow I shall also be there in the webinar, so please do join at 4 o'clock, okay? It's going to be very interesting, so please do not miss it out, okay? Thank you, dear students. Bye bye. Take care and have a nice day.